Have you ever wondered about the solubility of your trace mineral? Probably not, but it really is worth considering because the solubility of your trace mineral source can have a really big impact on the trace mineral performance. So, are you actually getting the performance that you're paying for with your trace mineral? For example, when you pour Intellibon into a beaker of water, it behaves very differently than a copper sulfate. The Intellibon sinks to the bottom, whereas that copper sulfate dissolves into solution. So these differences in solubility then lead to really big differences in how these trace minerals perform within the animal. So when a sulfate trace mineral solubilizes, it also dissociates and breaks apart into the sulfate and its free metal ion. So the question is, why do we care if a sulfate dissociates into its separate ions? Well, that free metal ion, it's highly reactive and it can have lots of negative impacts on your nutritional program. So for example, that free metal ion, it can react with other feed components, which leads to their degradation. So components such as your vitamins, your enzymes, your lipids, and your DFMs, those can all be degraded with a sulfate-based trace mineral program. That free metal ion, it also has a really metallic taste and it can reduce the palatability of the mineral to the animal. It can also bind to antagonists, which reduces the availability of that metal for the animal to absorb because it binds so tightly to those antagonists that it's virtually unavailable to the animal. It can also interfere with bacterial function and can reduce fiber digestibility in the rumen. So the solubility of a sulfate trace mineral can have lots of negative impacts. And because our dairy TMRs are over 50% water, that trace mineral solubility becomes really important to think about how our trace mineral source is impacting our nutritional programs. So if you'd like to learn more about Intellibon trace minerals, please talk with your nutritionist and your micronutrients rep.